Gosh, what is your deal?
No more pianos.
You know there's someone
New
in this
Maya
room who
rule,
plays
no
piano,
pianos
right?
in Eurovision.
Lead singer playing the piano.
Also happens every week.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
My head hurts. I don't like that.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Tonight we were going to be reacting to Denmark's entry to Eurovision 2022. But before we get into that, I want to let you guys know that when we are done listening to all the entries this year, we are going to compete with one another in our fantasy draft. We're going to draft. We're going to select the songs that we think will do the best in Eurovision final. And when the final happens, we'll be earning the same points as them. So highest point score wins. We'll be adding bonuses if people can guess the exact placement of the artist. So you have that to
happen
forward
this
to.
year. One of us is going to get it.
In the event of a tie,
One of us will win.
in the event of a tie, we will post a wrestling match between the opponents.
What?
The winner of the wrestling match will be crowned
Can
the
you
winner.
imagine just the sheer odds of people having a tie? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Not happening.
The good thing is, because I'm terrible at this, we all know that I
It
would
won't
not
be
be involved
Tyler.
in a wrestling match.
So if you're looking forward to a wrestling match with Tyler, sorry, that won't be happening on this channel. That's on his OnlyFans.
I'd wear like a 70s singlet too, with the headgear and everything.
No.
But that's not what you're here for. Our apologies.
No.
We are going to go ahead and listen to this for the very first time. So please keep in mind these are our initial thoughts and they may change over the course of the next couple months. The band, I assume it's a band and not a single artist, although it might be a single artist. No idea. Is Reddi.
Reddi.
No, not Reddit. It's Reddit without the T. It's Reddi, and the song is called The Show. Are you Reddit?
I'm Reddit.
I see what you did there.
3, 2, 1.
Piano.
It's like Courtney Love.
Lots of feelings.
There it is.
Oh, you get that note, girl. Well, hello, little orchestra. You're gonna waiting for her to stand up and go play her guitar. Okay, so it is a band. It's a girl band. I like happy drummers. There's something about a happy drummer that just makes it. There's something about it that feels very old.
I think that's intentional.
Musically, but
I mean, they are 100% invoking the late 70s in everything
sure.
right now.
I'm thinking more the melody itself. I don't know. But the guitarist is glad they don't have to do that live. Oh boy. It wasn't short. I just feel like the song didn't start until she got up. So it
seemed
felt
like a
short
short song.
after the fact.
I think Tyler needs to start because he hasn't.
Wow.
No pressure.
Command decision over there.
Oh, no pressure.
Yeah, so I was gonna be real bored. The whole thing went like the
just on the
start.
piano.
And it didn't occur to me that she had the guitar there, and I was
Oh.
like, I saw it, and I'm like, we're not gonna play the
Big ol'
guitar, I
strap.
guess. Like, I don't know why I thought that wasn't like
Gonna be
like,
part
hey,
of the performance.
we're gonna kind of.
She just happened to bring
We're
her
gonna
guitar
kind of
along.
do a thing here.
Yeah,
But I was like, oh no, I hate it already. And of course she should with whatever. The dip thought, like, seriously.
Okay, so if you weren't here for previous video, we talked about the vocal styling of adding some extra vowels some extra neutral vowels in the middle of words. That's become really common. That's kind of a pet peeve. Should.
It's should.
Should.
They say should. That's what they say, and I hate it. If you didn't catch the video where I told everybody, I want everybody to know that I hate it.
It's this video too.
It happened once, and it was right at the beginning. So like,
got it over with.
Like I was like, I'm gonna hate this so much, but then way better. Even with the pick bass player, she did great. Like, let her do her thing with the pick, grumble, grumble. But like, great bass line, really kind of drove the band, and overall, I love the late classic rock era feel of everything they're doing and the disco apparel.
Oh, right.
Like it's like everything is like
it's like I'm hodgepodge
entering into like late 70s, early 80s rock, and then like they're just completely dressed out in disco, which is just a wonderful, weird combination. So that's pretty awesome. And a couple, like, all the guitars are pretty old school, so it was kind of fun, to see a lot of. I don't even know what the lead's guitar, like, what style that would be. It's like kind of an Explorer, but it's not. So that's kind of like that. That was really cool. And I was like, oh, that's a great aesthetic to the show itself. I do wish that the mix was better. I felt the mix was not very strong. It detracted from the song, but I mean, the song was still there. All the elements were there. It just wasn't quite the mix that I would have liked. But I still really enjoyed it. So I think it's a pretty solid entry. I think it should do pretty well. I think it's still upbeat, fast, rock and roll, which it has won previous Eurovision Song Contest, you might recall. But it's very different from any of, from any of that. So it's a whole different style, and it still will probably do pretty well, I think.
Okay. Carolina.
This is me. Okay, so I wrote down stuff and then stopped. Because I got distracted by the voice. But so I wrote beginnings again, and it's because it starts talking about childhood, and then you go, and I don't know what words were after that because I got so distracted by her vocals. They just felt really forced. That she was in a register that she shouldn't be in. She was trying to hit notes that she just wasn't feeling. Surely, I mean, if she's singing them, she can hit them, but it just felt like she wasn't feeling them at the time. So yeah, got distracted. Whenever she stands up and they start playing like the real rock portion of it, it could be the mixing, but I just felt like she couldn't stand up to the instruments. Like she kind of got lost in the music itself. So I don't know if that's.
I got the impression she was out of breath the whole time, and I don't know if that's just. Yeah, I know. We've got thoughts. It could be just that maybe the song isn't the best for her voice, Or it could be a result of mixing in her ear too. If she feels like if everything else was too loud and she feels like she has to push past it to hear herself. That can happen, unfortunately, sometimes. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see how it comes off during the actual event. But otherwise, yeah, it's not really my style. I don't know. The melody was almost too predictable, and it didn't really catch my interest. All right, Maya, you should have some.
That's what I said too.
Have some thoughts that weren't already spoken.
I wrote literally, holy moly, actor's breath. There's so much actor's breath. You probably, if you have seen this, know what actor's breath is.
Yep.
Actor's breath is when at the end of every phrase she goes, or yeah. Mostly it's inhaling, I think, right?
Yeah, and well, it depends where you are in the line.
But like after every phrase, there's a very large breath.
It's very common when playing brass instruments.
But yeah, actors use it as a way to try to
emphasize emotion.
Emphasize an emotion that
is
they're not acting well enough to portray.
Feels forced. Anyway, I would be fine if she like skipped the first part when she was playing the piano. Like, do the rock part the whole time.
Yep.
I'm cool with that.
You could have like a slow intro, but you need like
not that
2 measures of it.
Yeah,
like just a little blim blim, and off we go.
Okay, maybe 2 measures is a little bit too.
But it was like
find a compromise.
A full what 20-30 seconds of it. Yeah. It's like belaboring it here a bit.
Yeah. So I just wasn't interested until she stood up and the rest of the band was there. And then, the drummer was so happy and was like, yay, drums! Rock!
I get to eat drums!
I feel like, it seems like what you were saying about maybe not being able to hear herself very well, I think there was some pitch issues. It sounded like,
I felt like the pitch issues were because of having to push so hard to get the sound.
Okay.
I don't know.
She wasn't, like, blending as well with the backup vocals. So, I predict that will be resolved in the final performance, which is good. The chord progression at the beginning I thought was very predictable. But it was much more engaging in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And
so overall, yeah.
Cool. Nailed it.
Any other thoughts other than nailed it? There you have it, guys. First listen to Denmark's entry for Eurovision 2022. Those are our thoughts. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we will be back with some more songs, because there's plenty more songs to listen to.
All the songs.
So many more. I'm excited. All right, we'll meet you there. Thanks for joining us. Bye.